Today we'll be making this crochet single ribbing together, and it has a right side and a wrong side. The right side looks pretty much like a fisherman's ribbing, and the wrong side almost look like a double, like a 2x2 ribbing. It is a very beautiful and versatile stitch, and we're going to be making it together today. We will be making a number of chain stitches as our beginning foundation. The beginning chain stitch will decide how wide you want your fabric to be. Make one more chain stitch as your standing stitch for the first row. For the first row, we're going to be crochet into the back bump of all the chain foundation stitches. The first row we will be making half double crochet slip stitch, which is yarn over, insert your hook into the back bump, yarn over again, you bring the loop over the bump, and then over the 2 loops already on your hook. So that's the half double crochet slip stitch. We'll do that again. Yarn over, insert the hook into the back bump, yarn over again, and thread this loop over that bump and also the 2 loops that's on your crochet hook. Okay, so let's keep doing that for the first row. You might need a little bit of help when you're trying to pull the loop over. Use your fingertip to kind of like grab this loop a bit, so then you can thread it through easily. Okay, so we'll be doing this half double crochet slip stitch for the first row. So now we're at the end of the first row. Let's turn the garment over. The second row is a row of half double crochet made in back loop only. So this pattern is a repeat of row 1 and row 2, all of them made in back loop only, except of course for the first row we made into the foundation chain back bump, but for the rest of the rows every stitch is made into the back loop only. 2 chain stitches as the standing stitch, and then yarn over, back loop only, insert your hook, yarn out, and yarn over, and then loop through the 3 loops on your hook. Okay, so that's a half double crochet in back loop only. Yarn over, insert your hook through the back loop, yarn out, and yarn over, and this time thread this yarn over through all 3 loops on your hook. Let's finish this row, and we'll do row 3 once more, and you'll see how the pattern is formed. Okay, so now we're at the end of row 2, and then you can see a single ribbing has already formed. So now to make the third row, we turn our fabric over. For this row of half double crochet slip stitch, we only need 1 chain stitch as a standing stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop, and then this time yarn over again, and then loop it out through the 2 loops on your hook. So that's a half double crochet slip stitch for this row. And then for this pattern, you need to keep in mind to use a hook that's 1 to 2 sizes larger than what's usually required for your yarn. Make your foundation chain stitches slightly looser than usual, so you don't have a tight, beginning row. And then this pattern is a repeat of 2 rows. Keep going 2 rows at a time until you reach the length you want, and then you can simply finish after row 2. So that's the half double crochet single ribbing. I hope you liked it.